Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and we are doing a casual NAMM recap. A little bit late, but better late than never. I'm going to go over everything that we saw at NAMM 2023, as well as just talk about all the fun that we had, because this year was an absolute blast. The first and most surprising thing that comes to mind for me was the Japanese showing at NAMM this year. We had Sugi guitars, which makes beautiful high-end guitars out of Japan, as well as FGN and Upeg. So we had three Japanese brands there, straight from Japan, and they had some awesome basses there to show off. And good news for all FGN fans out there, the Mighty Power is coming to the US, though it might have a different name, I'm not sure just yet. But that bass was on display, and they said it will be for sale in the US very soon. Reverb, of course, had a great showing. They had a beautiful booth showing off some new finishes on their basses and guitars, and overall had a great setup. Though overall attendance was up for NAMM 2023, the bass showing was pretty disappointing overall. Music Man unveiled some new Stingray finishes. Yay. They weren't that great. And Ibanez actually had some pretty neat reissues with the SRAS-7 Ashula, a bass that we've reviewed in the past, as well as the Iceman. I also remember seeing some really cool technology, like a color-changing guitar that had a special paint that had some magnetic stuff in it that responded to a 9-volt charge, allowing you to change between two different colors on a guitar or bass. I'm excited to see where that technology is going to go. We also had a great showing from some of our favorite bass builders. MTD had an awesome booth with a ton of really cool basses and cool new designs. They showed off their Kingston Lynn Keller medium scale line with the 4 and 5 string models, and we are going to be taking a look at those real soon, hopefully. They also had a wide variety of USA basses that were available for sale, and I believe they all sold by the end of the show. They were gorgeous instruments, and I am so proud and happy for MTD because they make just such killer stuff, and they deserve all that recognition. As usual, next door to MTD was the Labella and Olinto basses. Those are gorgeous instruments as well, and they had a new short-scale Mustang-style bass with two different styles of pickups. Gorgeous instruments, absolutely gorgeous, but very high dollar. Devon Bass also had a great showing, and they had a bunch of cool new technology, some of which I thought was pretty neat, others I thought was less practical, but I thought that he is just doing a great job with all that innovation and just the beautiful instruments that he's building. And there were some other great foreign offerings from Swan basses from Argentina, as well as Valiant guitars and basses from the Ukraine. They had some gorgeous instruments, and our colleague Chris actually picked up a gorgeous Valiant, and it may have been featured in some of our friends' videos from NAMM, from the house, and we'll talk more about the house later. We also saw some great carbon fiber stuff. We saw some carbon fiber GR bass cabs that weighed like 20-something pounds. High output lightweight cabs with quite a kick. I'm hoping to maybe check some out in the near future. Our friends at Close Guitars also were there with their basses and guitars, as well as a demo of one of their replacement necks for a guitar though. I'm excited to see their whole replacement neck lineup in action real soon with their bass and guitar replacement necks for Fender style instruments. And finally, of course, the boutique area where we had the likes of Adamovich, Dingwall, and the bass, BACE, which is almost like a cello electric bass hybrid thing, which is really cool. Dingwall's showing was extremely impressive. They had two gorgeous D-Rocks with custom finishes, as well as the new John Taylor 4-string combustion model. Absolutely gorgeous with the retro-inspired finish and the new bridge design, which is something you didn't really see on the combustion line before. Adamovich, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, also had three really gorgeous basses there. I think it was 2 6-strings and a 5-string. The attention to detail and craftsmanship on those instruments is absolutely top-notch. And I believe their only US distributor is up in Nashua, New Hampshire, which is pretty close by to me, and hopefully we're going to be demoing some of those instruments as well. So much on the horizon, so much. It's great, it's great. And of course, the bass, BACE. This is almost like a cello-ish upright style instrument that is a 34-inch scale electric bass style, but it has 3 pickups. It has a piezo pickup, a microphonic pickup, and some sort of like vibratory pickup. I don't really know how it works exactly, but I played it and it was a very fun instrument for sure. Big Johnson was there too, yes. Yes, he was. And finally, let's talk about our digs this year. As you may have seen some content from our friends Bully the Kid, AMP, and I think that's it. So we actually rented out a 1930s mansion up in Hacienda Heights, and we stayed there for the week. Had a wonderful time. I shipped out some basses, and we brought a guitar and a drum set into the mix, and had ourselves a little jam space. We had our friends from 60 Cycle Hum and Working Class Musician join us for our annual NAMM shit show podcast. And we just had a blast with that, but we had so many jam sessions throughout the week that were so much fun. And I learned a lot as well. It was really just educational to just hang out with a variety of different bass players with different techniques and different outlooks on the instrument and learn from that. So that was a lot of fun. So it really wasn't the show as much as, the friends we made along the way. No, really though, it was like just such a great time hanging out and partying and jamming with, Bully the Kid, AMP, and my crew, which consisted of Chris Volpini, Johan, Dale, and our friend Omar as well. So we had such a good time. And I'm very much looking forward to next year, which is, I believe, in, I think, January or February. It's earlier on. I think they're shifting the dates back. But we will be there, and we'll definitely be having ourselves a good time. I'm looking forward to it. But that will do it for my brief little NAMM recap. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I definitely had a lot of fun over in California at NAMM, and I'm having fun making this video. So, hope you enjoy my yard, too. It's rare that I make a video out here, but here we are. And as always, until we groove again. Though the showing for the 2020